for any losses. These are our opinions.
Said it's about that time. Coach put me in the game so I can push that line. Fade in the books, yeah, it's time to talk parlay. This is the reason you need to watch today. It's almost game day, so let's get paid. We fade in the books, now go ahead and turn the page.
Good evening. Good evening, sports betting world. Welcome to Fade in the Books. I'm your host, T Money, and I'm going to give you a few of my picks that I like for this 10-game NBA slate that we have this evening. First up, a little channel business. Currently sitting at 183 subscribers, 17 away from 200. Kind of been at a standstill at 183. If you're checking out this video first time, please subscribe to the channel. Also, have short out there. Check it out. Like, comment on it. Help it push it through YouTube's algorithm. Push the channel out to more people or whatnot. Let's see if we can get that subscriber count up to 200 by the end of this week, hopefully. That being said, let's get into some of these picks that I like. I'm only going to go over a few of them here. Excuse me. The best pick that I love for tonight is Donovan Cleveland. And I like his rebound line over 12.5 rebounds. Playing against the Brooklyn Nets. They're 11th ranked allowed in rebounds, but they are horrible. They're not a real good rebounding team. Donovan Cleveland is top 5 in rebounding. So I like him tonight. The Nets, they got a bunch of people out. As long as he can stay out of foul trouble. I think I took him on a PRA one time and he got into foul trouble. He had like 10 rebounds at halftime and only got one more the second half because of the blowout, basically, and then he got into foul trouble. So it was a good read. He just didn't show up for us, because of the foul trouble. But real quick, in challenging matchups, he is 6 of 20 in challenging matchups. But we're going to look at, and if you see these challenging matchups, none of them, the Nets aren't there. But head to head, he had 11 rebounds that game. But the one thing I like about this is that Robert Williams is out. When Robert Williams is out, his rebound line jumps. 13 to 20. And I'm just going to look at his last 10. He's 8 of 10. So I really love that 8 of 10 without Robert Williams playing. There's no Jeremy Grant. I really like him to get 15. I might ladder this. This might be one of those ladder plays, take it all the way up to maybe 15, 16 rebounds. He could go 15 and 20 tonight. But I'm definitely going to play him at a higher line. I might just run it up to 15. It might be a plus money, play for me. But I like Donovan Cleveland definitely over his line of 12.5 rebounds against the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see. Another play that I also like tonight is, believe it or not, I like RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. We'll go with RJ Barrett. And his points line is jumped. The money, they must have been going on his over on it because it was at minus 20 for the over. And now it's 120 for the under. So a lot of people don't think he's going to score tonight. But Quickly's out and Jakob Poeltl's out tonight for him. So they're a little short-handed when it comes to the starting 5. But RJ Barrett may play his rebounds here. Look at his minutes here. He's expected to play 27 to 37 minutes. They are ranked 21st in rebounds allowed. This Jazz team is. We all know that the Jazz is not a good team. And RJ Barrett, I think the rebounding opportunity is going to be there for him with no Jakob Poeltl. It's definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Utah Jazz, they're ranked 3rd in pace. So if you look at a favorable matchup, he's right at that line at 6.5. I mean, like right there. And he's playing, like I said, the Utah Jazz. He had 6 against them the last game with no Poeltl. Today he has no Quickly. So even though this graph is not really supporting that rebounds line that I play, I'm playing it because one is the Jazz. There's no Quickly, there's no Pirtle, and the Raptors, they have been spanking teams that's at the bottom of the totem pole here in the NBA. So RJ Barrett over 6.5 rebounds. I think he can cover that tonight against this Jazz team. Let's go up here to the Pacers. Those woeful Pacers. And I'm looking at Paolo Banchero. And I'm looking at his rebounds tonight also, over 8.5. He's also, they played the Pacers twice already. He's covered that. He's went over that line with a 10 and a 12. The Pacers are like damn near the bottom when it comes to rebounding. They are horrible. And I think this is going to be a real good spot for Paolo. Possibly might be triple double watch for him tonight with no Jalen Suggs out there. He may be the primary ball handler. He is a pretty decent passer. The only thing about it is the Pacers are pretty good when it comes to allowing assists. They don't do too much double team. They don't do too much switching. You know, a lot of guys, they fight through the ball. As you see here, the defense to his position, they're ranked number 7. So triple double watch may be in effect for him because of the blowout. The last game they played, he had 4 and 5 assists. Again, no Jalen Suggs there, no Wagner there. So there's a chance he could be on the triple double watch tonight because this game was in January. So this was before the All-Star break. After the All-Star break, the Pacers haven't won a game yet. So you might want to sprinkle a little bit on Paolo Banchero triple double tonight, but I'm taking him for over 8.5 rebounds against those sad Pacers. Another pick I like the Thunder and the Sixers. The player props, I definitely like the spread. It was at 15.5. Let's see where it is now. It's at 16, so it went up half. I definitely think OKC is gonna beat them by 20 or so. No Maxey, no Embiid. Also, the Thunder, Jalen Williams is back. I don't know. I haven't read to see if he's on a minute restriction or whatnot. They got him at 14 and a half points, which is a pretty decent line against 76ers. They're ranked 26 in points allowed to his position. He's definitely going to be fresh. They'll probably look to go to him to get him in rhythm tonight against the 76ers. So, I mean, Jalen Williams maybe a play for 15, 14 and a half. Like I said, his first game back. I haven't read if he's going to be on a minute restriction or not. He's expected to play 20 to 30 minutes, and he'll probably play that, and probably rest most of the fourth quarter because I expect the 76ers to blow him out the water. Let's see. So that's about 3 plays that I like there. Hawks. I think Khan will probably have a big game tonight. When it comes to the rebounds, they got him at 8.5. Yeah, I may play a rebounds and assists with him. He's a pretty decent distributor of the ball. As you can see, he had 5 assists, 4. His line's at 3.5. So I may do a rebounds and assists, 11.5. Favorable matchups. He's 10 to 16 and covering that line. And again, it is a 12.5 point spread, so it could get ugly. But again, I think he can get this line over 11.5. As you see, similar play types, 8 of 15 as far as the hit rate here against the Grizzlies. So I really like that play. I'm going to throw in one more, and then I'm going to give you your evening back. This Clippers and Bucks, I have been fading. He must not be playing tonight. I don't think he's playing tonight. So we're not going to look that way. Let's see. Dunn, or they don't have a line for Dunn. So Bulls, Josh Giddey, I like him under his 17.5 point line. He's under it in 7 of 20 games playing against the Rockets. Thompson will probably be all on his tail tonight. Pause. Um, he's expected to play 28 to 38 minutes. It is a 8.5 point spread. Challenging matchups, he's 8 of 13. You know, again, sometimes these graphs, man, they don't tell the whole story. We're gonna look at him in his last 10. He's 5 of 10. I just think Amon Thompson's gonna, pressure him into some bad spots. If anything, I probably look for his assist maybe somewhere around there. But as far as him scoring, I don't think that's gonna happen tonight against the Rocket squad. Luka, Luka's been going nuts out here. Got him at 32.5. Man, we just look at his last last 5 games. He's been over, 30 or more points. This Detroit Pistons team, I don't know. They probably rough him up. Pace is definitely going to be a lot, slower. That 32.5, I don't know. I might take the under on that one. I don't think he's going to get 32 against his Piston team. I think they're going to slow the pace up. Lakers already play at a pretty slow pace. They're not one of the fastest teams, of course, because they do a lot of ISO with Luka, stuff like that. So kind of run down the shot clock. So I may look at a Luka under 32.5, even though he's been balling the last 5. That may be a play tonight. They are on the road in Detroit, so Detroit might muck it up a little bit for them. I don't know about the Heat. I know Norman Powell's out. They're kind of unpredictable, the Heat. Don't let that Bam's 80-some points fool you. Mavs and Warriors. Maybe a Cooper Flag rebounds. I like that one a lot. Head to head, he's already had 6 and 11 against them. So I like his over 6.5 rebounds. 11 to 20 in favorable matchups. He's expected to play 27 to 37 minutes out there. So I like that line for him, 6.5 rebounds for Cooper Flag. If you're checking out this live stream, drop a like for me, drop a comment, help push it to others' algorithm or whatnot. I know this basketball, man, got a lot of people on edge, man. If you're out there on X, man, it's been some crazy plays being hit. And then when you look at the data, sometimes, like I said, the players got to go out there and play. But, this NBA season is NBA is one of the worst best sports to bet on. Thank goodness we got a MLB starting up, and I will be on that. Actually, I like MLB a lot better. It's like NFL, MLB, and then NBA is last. NBA is just horrible, man. Let's see here. The thing is with the Clippers, they got so many people that's questionable. Like with Kawhi and John Collins, man, you never know how they're gonna go. The Clippers. Let's see if we can get one more in. I don't want to force nothing, but we'll look at the Spurs and Heat. We'll look over on the Spurs side. Victor is always a play. You got Castle and Vassell. They're questionable, both of them. Vassell, he'll probably play. Let's see, Champagnie. May look at his points. He's projected to play 20 to 30 minutes. Favorable matchup. He's 5 of 10, 50% there. May look at his play. Let me see how he is on the road. 1 of 3. Like I say, he's just coming back off that suspension. 3.5 spread, pretty tight game. Like I said, Vassell, I expect him to play. Castle is questionable. He may end up sitting Castle. He may end up sitting tonight. So if Castle sits, I definitely like the Champagnie play. But with that being said, I'm gonna hop off here. And thank you for checking out the live stream. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment on this video to push it out to others' algorithm. And I will catch you tomorrow morning with a short. So make sure you do get subscribed so you can check that out. With that being said, see you on the next stream, next video. Peace.